Sandoval and Pence struggled down the stretch to varying degrees for the Giants. They were really carried at times by Buster Posey, the former MVP a couple of years ago in the National League, and a guy who they know has to come up big for them in the postseason.
Well,
his second postseason start.
Yeah, and that's the concern is yes, he is hot coming down the stretch. His last 12 starts, an ERA under 2. But the thing you concern yourself with is the overhype, because even Clint Hurdle said he could be an emotional pitcher.
With the pitchers. Right center field, deep, playable, McCutchen. A number of other players before settling on Panic, who hit over 300 for them on the season. Hits a slow roller to second, 2 down. And maybe even a better season this year than last year. Posey had a great season as well. And lines it to McCutchen, the sliding catch to end the inning. A good offensive team during the regular season. Top 4 in the league in batting average, on base percentage, slugging percentage. And they got hot late when they needed to, winning 17 of their last 23 and heading to the postseason for the second year in a row. And how about Josh Harrison?
And the thing about Madison Bumgarner is he's unemotional. There's not going to be a lot that distracts him. Remember last year the Johnny Cueto dropping the ball, and the Pirates fans were all over Johnny Cueto. Not sure that's going to bother Madison Bumgarner.
Pinch ran twice. It's a fly ball toward the right field corner. Pence racing and makes the catch just in fair territory down the line to retire Harrison. Doubles. This lineup has some pop. A routine 2-hopper to Brandon Crawford at short, and just like that, 2 down. And he got him on a swing and a miss on a breaking ball in the dirt. McCutchen strikes out Pittsburgh. And Sandoval finds a hole with a base hit into right center. And here's a huge key for the Giants. Hunter Pence swings at the first pitch, broken about liner to short. And it's ball 4. The Giants with 2 men on and only 1 out. This ball is hit on a line, but right to right field and right at Travis Snyder for out number 2. Got it. First strikeout of the night for Volquez, and it's a big one as he's season and an even better defensive season. And rolls one up the middle for a base hit. Center field deep, but Blanco has room and makes the catch. Martin goes about 35-40 feet towards second and then backtracks to first. Strike 3, and Walker knew it. A high fly ball, a pop-up really into shallow right center field. Who wants it? And it will be Panic making the catch as he almost got upended by Pence. I could hear him from over 90 feet away. As Bumgarner fights it off, a 1-hopper out to Walker. 1 down.
Russell Martin, McCutchen had get nothing to hit.
Another bouncer to the right side. 2 down. Cardinals to the limit to 5 in the division series. As Panic lines one into center field, a base hit, a 2-out single. Fly ball to right field. Inning over. To the bottom of the 3rd, no score to fill in and replace them. And Bumgarner gets him. 3rd strikeout of the night for the big lefty. Pounding the strike zone. Pitch count is low as Volquez, who is not a good hitter, 2 for 53 during the season. Chases. Posey up with it. And the inning is over. Bumgarner on a roll. Through 3, we are still scoreless. Didn't get it down enough, and it's lined into right center. A base hit. Sandoval's 2 for 2. And a bouncer through the left side, a base hit. And the Giants have the first 2 men aboard here in the 4th inning. Not going. And it's high, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out.
Field for an out, but I think if I'm Russell Martin, I'm coming back with it.
And the curveball is hit high and deep to right field. It is gone. Brandon Crawford silences the crowd here in Pittsburgh with a grand slam.
This is one you want buried down on the ground, at his back ankle to try to get him to swing over top of it. And I mean, that's just up in the zone. And when you're trying to just lift something in the air to try to hit a sacrifice fly to try to get 1 run in, Brandon Crawford got the bonus plan with the big grand slam. And there's another breaking ball that he wanted buried down and in, and instead kept it up in the zone. And Crawford, like we said, hitting with runner scoring position.
And a swing and a miss, 2 down. Empty. And another ground ball. Hitting over, but damage has been done. Stellar so far tonight. And another swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Posey snaps it down to first, and that's strikeout number 5 already for Bumgarner. But McCutchen wouldn't chase the slow breaking ball. How about
stealing
this?
bases is a game.
How about Martin trying to bunt his way aboard, thrown out by a half step.
McCutchen walk
to left field. Ishikawa is tested for the first time in the 3rd. Command was so-so even through the first 3 innings. To Aeneas Walker. He's been a busy man tonight. 1 down. To center field. Racing over McCutchen. Good change up there. And the inning is over. And he gets him swinging. Number 6 on the night for Bumgarner.
Look foolish, but if I guess right, I had a chance.
3-1, a drive to right center field, but it's hanging up long enough for Blanco to run it down for out number 2.
And two days off is great, but 4 days off is better.
Snyder chases. And it's another good inning for Bumgarner. He's now up to 7 strikeouts through 5 shutout innings.
And burn a player.
And Pence draws the walk. And there's the call for the Pirates. 70 appearances in the regular season. That'll get away, and Pence will take second. Pulls it sharply, and it scoots off the glove into Walker into right field for a base hit. And Pence is going to race home with the 5th run of the night for the Giants.
In this position.
Yes, he did, and Crawford strikes out for the first out of the inning. We have a pitching change. We have a double switch. We have Jared Hughes racing in.
Madison Bumgarner didn't even turn around the bunt. And I think Bruce Bochy called him over and said,
and Brian Gorman's going to make the call right at the plate. Really changed in this ballpark. Roller to short. Hitting over.
Yes, it is. Not a happy one either.
And strike 3 call to get Tabata. Strikeout number 8.
Poor at bats, to be kind.
Josh Harrison, base hit left field. It was Mercer. Little nubber back to the mound. Bumgarner will take the sure out at first. A fly ball to shallow right center field, and it'll be Blanco making the catch. McCutchen is retired.
Batting order. Oh, they tried Hunter Pence there, and there's another hit by Panic. It's just what he does.
Puts the ball in play line to line.
As Oakland did in the month of September, it's hard to be confident coming into the postseason.
Posey with a base hit. And first and second with a nobody out for the Giants here in the 7th. Runners are going, and it's ball 4 to load the bases. Nobody out. And a ground ball to second. Coming home, they'll get 1.
It's an interesting decision, though, right here by Clint Hurdle.
And there's a liner into right center field, a base hit. 1 run is home, and here comes a second run, as Belt has driven in 3.
I understand that, and if he's going to bring him in to pitch to Crawford, he might have thought about bringing him in to face Belt.
And a ground ball to second. And there's the double play they were looking for. Jammed him, and he gets a pop-up. In foul territory, a play for Sandoval, and he makes the catch and sticks the landing.
I tell you what, the guy's pretty nimble and pretty athletic, and you see that play right there. You know, most guys are tumbling in the dugout landing.
Martin's got a hit, and that's it. Until now, base hit Marte. And Walker skies one back of short. Crawford backpedaling. 2 down.
In 2010, they left off the playoff roster altogether.
And that's going to be the inning. Sanchez pops up. That is an independent league. Pitched once there with San Angelo. Saw him. As the fly ball is sent into right center field. 1 down. Perez retired. Got him. This guy's been on this year.
Guarantee
he walks Blanco.
I guarantee you when he was in Amarillo.
And a base hit through the left side for Panic, his 3rd hit of the game.
Nervous. First.
Up the middle and through, a base hit. And Blanco's going to come in to score on an RBI single by Posey. It's 8-0. Off the glove of Holtzcomb, backhanded by Walker. Shovel to Mercer. Inning over.
Is that baloney? Looked like baloney.
You want one? That ball is caught by Pence. Brent Morrell pinch hitting. It's the first pitch down the line.
Just consistent.
Yeah. Not a lot of weak spots.
No. No,
In and out of the glove of Crawford. And Tabata's aboard. They're trying to believe this could be trouble. Harrison beats it out. Tabata comes to 3rd.
You know, in the 8th inning of an 8-0 game in the regular season, you're trying to hold them back a day or two to give them rest. But
and a ground ball to short. And that ends the inning. A new pitcher for the Pirates is their closer, Mark Melancon. A shot off the mound out to second, backhanded by Walker. 1 pitch, 1 out. Melancon 33 saves and 37 opportunities this year. Obviously, this is the furthest thing from the save situation, but had an excellent year. Took over for Jason Grilli early in the season as Melanson will put the tag on Belt for the second out.
When they become managers, they change. Now all of a sudden, I'm the boss. I have to be different. He's the same.
Crawford strikes out to end the inning.
You won't get him in a. You will.
He'll get you in the ninth. Yeah. Russell Martin leads it off and hits a fly ball to center field. One down. He hit in 2 errors. And that has been a huge pitch for him. He's gotten 4 or 5 strikeouts on that breaking ball in the dirt.
Yeah, but that breaking ball in the dirt set up by that great fastball to both sides of the plate, running the cutter in on the righty's hands. And once you speed up the right-handed hitters with that fastball cutter in, you know, you're liable to get the swing and miss. But thing is, Dan, he's been ahead in the count. He's pounding the strike zone ahead in the count, and he's making the Pittsburgh Pirates hitters become far more aggressive.
You talk about guys who are true number ones. Kershaw, Felix Hernandez, Chris Sale, Adam Wainwright, and others. This guy's got to be included as a legit ace.
Without
right?
question. And I mean, at such a young age, you know, pitching in the postseason, pitching in World Series games, and now in this wild card game, and just being dominant as he's been. Yeah, without question.
Doesn't look like he's broken a sweat tonight. Obviously, he's worked hard, but he's been in a rocking chair.
He's upset about some at bats, I think, more than anything else. I think he did walk someone.
Walked one guy, walked McCutcheon.
Yeah, so he's probably upset about that. But
4 hits, 1 walk, 10 strikeouts. Tempo hasn't changed. Expression hasn't changed. And this should do it. Buster Posey puts the squeeze on it, and the San Francisco Giants have defeated the Pittsburgh Pirates and advanced on to the National League Division Series, where they will begin a best-of-5 with the Washington Nationals on Friday. Bumgarner, a 4-hit shutout. Brandon Crawford, a grand slam. Brandon Belt, 3 RBIs. And for Andrew McCutcheon and the Pirates, another good season, an exciting season, but it lasts just 1 game in the postseason, unlike last year, as they are shut out by the Giants here tonight.